Yes! The group trip is finally happening and we want you guys to come and travel with us this August.
It's taken a lot of planning, but we're so excited about this trip and we really want you to come and travel with us.
And the South Island, I forgot to say that.
And the South Island. Website is live, the itinerary is confirmed, and there's only 12 seats available.
So make sure you check out the link in the description for more information. But in this video today, we are going to be talking through all the tour details, the itinerary, and give you all the details that you need.
And if you can't make it by August, we're sorry this is going to make you a little bit jealous, but follow along, see what we're going to be up to, because we definitely want to do more of these.
It's an 8-day tour starting on the 6th of August 2021.
Which is quite soon. So we're going to be starting off in Nelson, heading out into Abel Tasman, going down the west coast, and then taking the Transalpine across the country to Christchurch. And to make it all happen, we've partnered up with a Kiwi business, Wine Art and Wilderness, who we did a tour with while we were down there. They're awesome, so that we can have a guide and a driver with us the whole time as well.
And we want the trip to feel really small and premium. It's super bespoke, designed by us, and we have tried and tested a lot of these things. The pricing covers all activities, tours, accommodation, transfers, and some meals. And there are options for both twin share and singles as well.
We've also set aside 2 nights where we'll be going over our business. So there's a content creation night and sort of more of a business focused night. And we want to share some of that behind the scenes of the editing for video and for photo. And the final point, which is a really, really good one, is that we cover COVID cancellation.
The tour kicks off in Nelson and transfers are included, so you'll be picked up from the hotel. Nope, you'll be picked up from the airport and taken to the hotel.
Inception. So the first night will be a little bit chill. It'll be the chance for us to kind of all get together, meet in the hotel, have a drink, say hello, faces to names, get excited before we plan for what's going to be some pretty adventurous few days.
Day 2 is all about food and drink, some of our favourite things in the world. So we're going to be going to the Nelson markets in the morning, where
Epic spot.
It's compulsory to try the Māori fried bread. It is so good. And also try some Pix peanut butter, which is where they started actually at the Nelson markets.
It is. You know how much we've talked about Pix peanut butter, so factory tour is locked and loaded for sure.
Bicycle.
Make your own. And then after that, then we're going to go out to Gravity Vineyard, which is where we did the tour, where we got to try direct from the barrels with the winemaker Brett, who is an absolute legend. And this was actually our favourite behind the scenes sort of vineyard tour. And then of course we got to stop off at the Moteri Inn. That is New Zealand's oldest pub. Of course you don't have to drink if this isn't your vibe and all of this, but you can have a soft drink or have a little glass of water and just appreciate the fact that there's some really awesome stuff out there too.
Today is all about Abel Tasman National Park and ticking off the cruise hike kayak combo that we actually did on a trip to the park last year.
It's the perfect way to sort of just get the absolute snippet of the
taster.
best parts of absolutely everything. And on the way, Stacey's adamant that we got to stop at the Smoking Barrel to buy donuts.
You can thank me later.
So that we can eat them before we arrive at Kaiteriteri.
Oh my gosh, it smells like a cheeseburger.
What's the bit on the top?
It's cheese.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Kaiteriteri is one of our favourite beaches, and we'll be starting the kayak trip out to Split Apple Rock. Or if you're not into that, you can just chill on the beach for a few hours and meet us for the next bit, which is a ferry up into the park where we'll walk the Pithead Loop track.
Mate.
Wow.
Stopping at Te Pukatea Beach for lunch.
We're also going to be staying at Abel Tasman Lodge, which is where we stayed on our first time through there. Lovely place, amazing
beautiful
owners, and that's the one with the spa pool that just looks out. We'll be fighting for that. But that's also going to be where we'll host our first session, I suppose you can call it, and that one will be around content creation. So how we edit videos and photos, how we plan in our travel, and how we plan in sort of the creative process behind the scenes of all of the videos that we make as well.
Day 4 is when the landscapes are going to change dramatically as we make our way down the wild west coast.
It's night and day between those two locations, isn't it?
We're talking unused railway tunnels, alpine lakes and bushwalks. There's so much to discover here and so much more that our driver guide will be showing us too.
One of those stops will be at the Punakaiki Pancake Rocks, which, if you remember when we visited, I think our expectations were kind of here, like a happy here, and we were walking around Wow, this is impressive. I didn't expect it to quite be this
way
good.
Better than I thought.
Yeah. And if you actually jump into the history about how they were formed and actually seeing how many rocks are actually there, it's a really cool place to get photos and sort of wander around. And then we're going to head to the Monty's Brewery, which is world famous in Greymouth. Sadly, a spot that we didn't actually get to, and that's where we'll be doing a brewery tour.
Then we'll be making our way to the beachfront hotel in Hokitika, and as the name suggests, it's right on the beach.
Day 5 is about making our way finally down and into Glacier country, Franz, Josef, Fox Glacier, so that we can tick off a few of the things that we had planned when we travelled through that we actually didn't get to that we really wanted to see.
One of those things is doing the Hokitika Gorge walk. Turquoise water, these amazing bridges, great place to get photos, beautiful scenery. I could go on.
Then we'll get to the West Coast Treetop Walk, which looks quite similar to others that we've sort of done around New Zealand, but just in a super unique location. It's sort of 450 meters long worth of walks that you can do up into this native forest, 20 meters high. So some people might just look forward, don't look down kind of situation. But I mean, it's literally an icon of that coast. But even more iconic is our favorite accommodation, which we knew had to be on the itinerary.
Welcome to Rainforest Retreat. This is where we stayed in one of those deluxe tree houses, and where you can too. And it's just like set in the forest. It's so calm and chill. And then the breakfast hamper.
Oh, the hamper's on point.
The breakfast hamper is out of this world.
Day 6 is semi-open with lots of options because, as you probably know, the weather on the west coast there is so iffy. There's a handful of things that you'll see on the itinerary page that we actually haven't done, but are great backup options, because what we're hoping is we can tick off a few of the things that we have done.
So we've filmed 3 of those things, which is the Lake Matheson walk, which is beautiful, the heli hike at Fox Glacier, and what was the other thing? The terminal face walk to Franz, Josef Glacier.
At the very least, we should all be able to walk up and get to see the glacier.
The glacier! That didn't even take long.
Hopefully, there's the chance that we can go a little bit more epic than that. And then that night is where we talk business. Not in a really serious sense, like it's open table, we'll be able to have some conversation, but that's where we just want to share quite openly our journey of being nomadic, how we started making money online, how we now kind of earn a living, how our businesses operate, how you guys can do the same, and some of that, the stuff that often doesn't necessarily get shown on face value, that we just want to be like, this is it, this is the way it works.
Day 7 is going to be a really cool day as we take on one of New Zealand's greatest train rides, the Trans-Alpine, which goes from Greymouth to Christchurch.
And we have never done it, and we really want to, but we haven't been able to because we've had camper vans, and you often don't get the chance unless you have arrangements at either side, which we will,
so
which
we can
is really
experience
cool.
it together.
But then we get to go into Christchurch, and we've mentioned this in the past, and we've got some more videos coming up. Christchurch is so awesome.
We love it.
Great laneways, incredible places to eat. There's loads of cool bars. They're really situated around the river. There's some really awesome stuff there. But that sadly will be the last night. It's a chance for a little bit of a wrap-up dinner or something.
Farewell. Day 8 is sadly all about the goodbyes as our epic Kiwi roadie comes to an end, so you can either choose to stay in Christchurch, stay on, or if you've booked a flight that day, your transfers will be covered to the airport.
So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, even if you're a little bit shy and you think, I don't know if it's for me, seriously, come along. Everybody is in the exact same situation. We really want to meet you, and everybody else will just be like-minded. They've all sourced this trip through our channel and through our adventures, so we've all got that in common, and I think that we just want to make it fun and inclusive and just a small, premium, enjoyable group to travel with.
Exactly, and from the pricing and the itinerary, you'll see that this is premium. It's not a budget trip.
Yep.
We know that means that you guys are going to have an awesome time because we've trialed the majority of the things on this trip.
Great accommodation, great transport. You don't have to worry about anything. There's full end-to-end coverage, and the costing pretty much includes everything other than the quite expensive things like the heli hike. And everything else is sort of accounted for, planned in for with the guide, with the host. We've spent so much time trying to make sure that this is absolutely perfect. The most complicated decision you'll probably have to make is, what do you want to eat?
That can be quite a hard decision.
That is a tough one.
So with that, it's probably time to start packing. Let's go, let's hit the road.
Yeah, we've got 2 months, so hopefully you should probably start packing now. It will be cold, it's going to be winter, it's going to be snowy and beautiful though. I think that's going to be absolutely epic.
It's going to be amazing, and we really hope to see you guys there. There's only 12 seats available, so get a clicking, get a finding the link in the description.
Get a